Hej och välkomna tillbaka till Rulla med Antrax. Dagens avsnitt blir lite speciellt. Jag kommer prata engelska, vilket inte är min starka sida. Jag har med mig en artist som har åkt hit från Gambia. Inte för att vara med mig, men han är härifrån Gambia och tack vare Jonas Andrén så har vi länkats och han kommer att sitta i bilen. Vi ska lyssna på hans musik och prata lite kring den. Så rulla med mig. T-Smalls!
Yes!
Hey!
How are you?
You
Nice
good?
to see good?
Yeah?
I am good.
Good! In this weather though, because it's raining. It's a pouring rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think in Gambia it's raining too. So.
Yeah, really? Okay, so it's like same.
Yeah. Same.
Welcome to Sweden and welcome to my car.
Thank you so much. It's nice in here.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's all right.
I love it.
So you're gonna be on this show. It's called Rulla med Antrax. That means rolling with Antrax.
Rolling with Antrax.
And we're gonna listen to some of your music and we're
Can't
gonna
wait.
have a great time.
I can't
Yeah?
wait. Let's do
Let's
this.
roll. I've read a lot of interviews with you and kind of where the whole thing started. And what I could find was that you was a part of a hip hop group.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. It started off like that.
Yeah. Tell me about that, because it was called Cryptics, right?
Cryptics,
and
yes.
you did hip hop then.
Yes, I did. And it was me growing up in this neighborhood where you have this group. It was basically a group before I even joined the group. And these are nationalities from different countries like Sierra Leone, Nigeria, and I think they have one Cameroonian too. And from there I was going to school, up and down. I think one day I just met this group having a rehearsal at the front door. And then I was like, wow, this is what I've been interested to do. Yeah, I have interest to do this like long time, but you haven't seen ways. And then boom, from this day, I become friends to these guys. And then we start to spend more times together. And then I start to show them what I was doing. And then they loved it and they were like, wow, this now it's gonna be complete. We always wanted a Gambian in it. We are in Gambia doing this and we don't have a Gambian. So this is a go-go, and that's the Cryptics.
You're from Gambia. You were raised in Bakau, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Raised and brought up there.
Yeah. And so how did that affect your music? Because what I've read about you is that you always were into music even when you were younger. You started
that's
playing
true.
instruments.
Yep. Mhm.
And also with your grandfather,
Oh,
right? Can you tell us
definitely.
about that story?
I'm so happy that you did all of this.
Yeah, of course.
I am now like, ooh, she knows everything about me.
I know you personally.
Now you know me passionately. Yeah, it's an amazing thing to grow up in Bakau. This is known for the street life. I mean, like anybody that grows up in Bakau, literally from childhood, you start just going out on the street, playing football or doing that, and that comes in two ways: music and football.
And you did both.
I did
you
both,
were
yeah.
a talent.
Yes,
with
I did
football.
both.
Yeah.
I was playing football. I was playing for some divisional teams and Namitan teams, and to a level, I was under the FIFA Gold Project under 15. So I can say I was once admitted on my national side, so that's good. But growing up in Giread family, Giread is praise singers. Praise singers. My parents are originally praise singers, and they are known for this the whole entire lineage. And I grew up in this house whereby my grandfather made music instruments, like the djembe, the kora, the tama, the balafon, just music instruments. And growing up in this house every day, waking up, seeing music instruments littered in the house, you automatically start playing it as a kid. But at the same time, the streets is calling, and this was football, So I think this kind of made me versatile in life in a way whereby I can just fit in any situation. and musically also, you know, because my music it has matched from the traditional thing in my house, and I'm out in the street that is hip hop influencing the music now. And then later on, of course, Bakau is known for listening to reggae and dancehall. So you get that influence too. So everything was just coming boom, 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 boom. And that creates me today.
Traffic, the girl them a cause traffic. Girl them hot, cock it up like a dumper. Choke and chop it, traffic. Traffic blocking. Girl in a heels and stocking. Come here little girl, come wine pon it head. Because of you make it sing a happy say. She is a fire dancer. She kill every man with the way she turn around. Just break it down for me, and touch it over for me. Break it down for me, even over, and cock it over for me. Oh, girl, yes, I am me African teen. I the wine where you give me make me travel from plane. Girl, wine up your body pass for me at the aim. Chepe are your African name. You not care about that girl where you chat you on the lane. Something that they close and never borrow from jail. Girl, jiggle up your bumper, call your man name. You no sponge for no girl for your fame. So she is a fire dancer. She kill every man with the way she turn around. Just break it down for me, turn round and touch it over me. Bring it on the ground, girl. Break it down for me, inna the ear and cock it over for me.
Let's go.
Boko gishiringa for me Ginela. Repetai and be like a Kenala. She is hot, tanga safara. But I don't mind girl, Kyle Kama. Bad man, bad girl in the yard. The only sexy girl make me chillin' on me heart. Fat blowing, smoking on the air. And then she kill me with this sexiness. She is a fire dancer. She kill every man with the way she turn around.
You know what? This tune is amazing.
It's amazing.
And how your voice and Ioctane's voice just
matched,
perfectly
yeah.
matches.
Yeah, Captain Rod did the production, and he's from Swedish.
Captain Rod did
Yeah, man.
Shout outs Captain Rod
Shouts,
for the
salute.
productions.
I call him Capteno.
Yeah, El Capteno.
El Capteno.
How was that? How did you get in touch with
Ioctane? Actually, Ioctane was booked on my EP launch in Gambia. You know, I have an EP launch, and it was a stadium show, and we was thinking,
Wow.
we need to do this major because it was a double EP release, and we were releasing it in Europe.
Yeah.
You know, it was like released, actually Sweden. You know,
Oh, it was released.
it was
Cool.
released here, and we said, we have to launch it in Gambia,
Yeah.
and then that's why we had Ioctane on. So him coming on this artist show,
Yeah.
T Small show, definitely
Wow.
requires T Smalls and him to jump on the track, you know. So
definitely.
yeah, so we give it a shot and sent him the track, and he was so humble and appreciative of the track, you know. Big up my
That's
Dan, you know.
so
Respect
nice. Really
Ioctane.
big up
Anyway,
Ioctane. This next song we're gonna listen to,
Yeah,
how do you say, Dun
Jam.
Benya?
Yeah, it's from the album Dunbana,
Yeah.
The Difference.
Yeah.
And it's called Jamanen. This is a special song for me and for my people, I think. A lot of people see it as a positive song, and definitely that's how I see it too. And when I was writing it, it was more for Gambians and Gambia as well. Of course, we have loads of political differences and the impasse and transition.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, what matters is we as human beings, you know. Leaders gonna be leaders, you know, and we gonna stay being the people. And no matter what happens, it affects the people more, you know. So this is talking about how we should be more peaceful and more, you know, uniting ourselves than having differences, you know. Jamanen. Peace only. Hey.
Luma feel that bunga da fun, cause we can never and never be better. Only if we come together. Munya lanta te enante jama. Let every man encourage each other. Where is the love that you promised to share? Don't you know it's the nation you put on to share? For the Gambia, our homeland. That all may live in peace in this land. Patriotism, please open the doors. Let every man encourage each other. Cause the nation we build is the nation we live in. The children we teach. These children we need, build them stronger, give them encouragement. Amnalu Muhammad, Bunga Defon, Germany. Yeah, I have goosebumps every time I sing it.
When you living there, how does that affect you as a person and your music?
I can say clearly and confidently, it wasn't a freedom of speech. And back in the days, I mean, the 22 years of our former president, Yahya Jammeh, definitely that's clear to everybody. And this is, if you are a human being and you are not free to speak out, yeah, definitely that's a big bug, and especially for an artist, so that affected us. This is not only me, and sometimes no matter how brave you are, you still can't say anything, or you have to put your life at risk, and which nobody want. You can be a coward, but you don't want to die at the end of the day. You got family, you got a lot of things, but unless if it's worth it, and I don't know. For me, I choose life over death, so you have to be quiet. So that affected the music and affected a lot of people to speak out for. But at least we are able to speak out to the people, like they say, he who has ears to hear will hear. This song was out maybe a year before the whole thing comes, because the album was even launched during those periods. Okay. So the radios didn't pick it till later on, and I understand why. So all of this is affecting, affecting us, yeah.
Of course it does.
And I would say it affected a lot of families. My condolence to all the families that's been affected, and of course we have a new system in place now, so it's more. This has to be okay for us. This we've been yawning for 22 years, and I hope things goes the right way, and everybody can be a part of that happiness and that peacefulness. Yeah.
And that's I can imagine a lot of people get just that, like the happiness and the peacefulness from your music, and that's what's so beautiful with this song. It brings some amount of hope to the future.
Yep. Especially when there is turbulence.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't mean it to say like turbulence, but like if there is issues like that, like people being tribalist and people being self-centered, I think it's a good song, and it's serving its purpose for me. Yeah. And I'm happy to really do this song, and the way people are appreciating it too, definitely.
Let's go over to another song, and before we play it, it's called Ilafta Lafta.
Ilafta Lafta. This is a new song.
Yeah, and what does Ilafta Lafta mean?
It means you want it, I want it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
If you want it, I want it, then there shouldn't be a problem.
Let's go for it.
And Captain did this too.
Oh, big up
Laughter, baby, I'm a normal. Sunku tuju bajal jalibala, I'm a normal. Laughter, but baby, I'm a normal. Sunku tuju bajal jalibala, I'm a normal. Tamingada. Oh na na na, oh na na na. Kule tamingada. You know what I want and you know what I need, girl. Tamingada. Oh na na na, oh na na na. Tamingada. Yes, oh no, kule how honey. Felemba santo naga. I can do you anyhow, nana. Me and you, girl, know yawa. Give me all the loving at a fire. Woman, you bad. Every man right here wanna holla. Girl, you bad. Give me your number, let me holla at ya. Don't give bad down. The life I balo kamala mala. Dindi bad down. I give it from balo kataraya. Baby, laughter. But baby, I'm a normal. Sunkutujuba Jaljalibala. Laughter, but baby, Sunkutujuba Jaljalibala.
This is like a dance floor vibe.
Dance floor vibe, and we have so much touch in it. We wanted it to sound Gambia, sound Nigeria, sound Sweden, sound universal, and
It does, and you even mix languages in
languages
the song.
in it. Yeah.
What languages?
This is Mandinka and English.
Alright.
Yeah. This is Mandinka and English, and it's a love song. It's a funny love song.
It's great. Hey, tell me a bit about
Not really a
the
love song actually, but it's like talking about a girl.
Yeah, it's more of a sexy love song.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Actually, it's really funny because it's talking about a girl with a big nyas.
Yeah.
Let me say it like that in Nigeria, so I don't sound funny. A girl with a big nyas, if you understand what I mean. Yeah, and and then she have the African beads. They call it jaljali in Mandinka. She have those on, and then let's say we are trapped at a situation, and I'm seeing that, and I'm telling her, and she's teasing me, and I'm telling her, "You want it, I want it, but let's see how it goes." And like,
it's a bit, it's a sexy love song. you started going like it's a love song. No, it's not a love song.
I should say it's a naughty song.
It's a bit of a naughty song.
It's a bit,
but it works.
but like entertainment.
Exactly.
This is what we are meant to do, educate and entertain. It just brings so much joy to me. I feel so much freedom, in my heart, in my soul, when I grab the mic, Trust me, this is, I cannot explain to you to the level that you will understand now. Only I can understand this. Yeah, that's the song right now. Doing it. This is the song doing it.
At a fire, club bang it fast like Sitanga. Come the safara, so trouble then you like a lot. At a fire, club bang it fast like Sitanga. Come the safara, so trouble then you like a lot. Then you tell them problem, problem.
Let's give it to them.
Fuck you telling problem, problem. Then you telling problem, problem. Fuck you telling problem, problem. Tenga ti, tenga jale. I feel it telling I do top of it. One day like my yakalle. Billing candy, billing power. Bad man, you me blood. These smalls come to murder. Been there, you me done that. They shoot it down, let them see into my daughter tanker. I'm a fucking problem, and none of them boy can solve me. Bobby get chocolate, and I don't leave from your right. Some of them like new army. Got that door, that's my army. We got the whole club jumping. Boy, I get chilled, you me tea.
Actually, the next guy coming is the artist of my label.
Come the safara, so trouble then you like a lot. At a fire, club bang it fast like Sitanga. Come the safara, so trouble then you like a lot. Then you tell them problem, problem. But you tell them problem, problem. Then you tell them problem, problem. Fuck you telling problem, problem.
This song, I know it's already popping, but this is gonna be huge. Like this song is gonna blow up everywhere.
I think so. I also have the same feeling. Already a lot of DJs are playing it in Gambia, in Nigeria, and even Jamaica this morning, Super Hype just played this song. That's massive for me,
And we're gonna play this in Sweden at clubs as well, because this tune
already
really,
it's a dub plate for one of the sounds.
Oh,
and this
it's amazing. I want a dub plate on this.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. You know, you're saying in this song I'm a fucking problem.
Yeah,
None of these
the
boys can solve me.
That's the punchline right there.
This is a bit like your previous songs, not previous, but the ones we listened to. It's what you call a love song. I would call a sex rock song.
Oh, naughty song.
And then you had naughty song, and then you got this this very beautiful political song, and you got the tune with iOctane, which is very much party
music. Yeah.
And then you have this Badman tune, but still with the party vibe. Tell me about this song.
Like you said, it's a Batman tune, and it's more talking about giving you your self-confidence and what you can do. And of course, at the same time, like we are in a party mood, but able to do this. You know, we are gonna give you loads of musical fire. You know, so it's still a positive song, but at the same time, talking to other people that you've been here, you've been great. And you are a problem that they can't solve. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna stay here, doing music, doing great, doing and positive things, entertaining people, and that's a problem to the next guy. You know?
And they cannot fucking solve me.
They can't solve me. How can they? The only way you can solve me is to put me to rest, and you cannot do that because that's not your job to do. That's God's job. You know, so I'm a big problem.
You're a big problem.
A big one.
Even God, I hope that doesn't happen. But even if you would be put to rest, they still won't fucking solve you because your music is gonna live on and on and on.
Thank you for saying that. You see, it's never gonna be solved.
They're never gonna be solved.
So
and I bet you're a bit of
a
problem for the ladies as well.
I don't know, but I have a beautiful, beautiful wife too.
Oh, you have a...
And maybe this is an opportunity to say it here, and she's, you know, you have an exclusive now. She's pregnant, and we are happy.
No,
you didn't get this.
Stop the call.
You didn't get this.
Like, where are you running to? I don't get you. You're gonna have a baby.
Yes,
oh my God, my ovaries
gonna be a proud father soon.
Oh my good Lord.
I'm so happy and so excited. It's mind blowing. Trust me. So we're gonna do Girl.
Yeah.
Girl is the Girit song. Let's talk about it. Just 1 minute, because this is a song that's talking about how two people want to get married to each other, but one is on a different tribe and the next is on a different tribe. And they've been going to school, being lovebirds the whole time, and now they have to ask permission to the parents to get married, and then the parents find out that you are of different tribes, you can get married. That's frustrating. It doesn't matter if she's Gewel or I am Mandinka, we can love each other as long as we should be allowed to express love as long as we are human beings. You're
gonna perform this song live in the car.
Gewel.
I chose a reggae rhythm. The rhythm is called Istanbul rhythm.
Istanbul, yes.
So let's go.
Oh yeah. Let me be the man. Ooh, baby. No. It doesn't matter if your mother said that I'm good. Let me be the man. It doesn't matter if your mother said that I am good. Let me be your man. It doesn't matter if your father said that I am good. Let me be your man. It doesn't matter if your mother said that I am good. No. Doesn't matter if your father said that I am good. Let's go. Hey, my mom la one. Nipi time in dog. No jang and dog. No mag and dog. No dem for neck, a deaf for neck, I'm missing for. She calls me baby beauty, musin yo hula. Lumbuga wakma koma uti ko indil ko ko. Pako buko hala muna ko anaseri ko ko. Smaya na ko balagnan manin ko yun e guru. Wande kayo, pati yo. Bandinde na ya kafan nindo bimakama. Hey, fogon na naman mo sa yalla madam. Papambang na guru, manaki madam. I am the under the stairs madam. Yes. Ooh. Let me be your. Hey. It doesn't matter if your mother said that I am gay. Let me be your man. It doesn't matter if your father said that I am gay. Let me be yours. Hey. It doesn't matter if your mother said that I am giving. I just wanna be your man. Oh, oh. Let's go to verse 2. Hey, wait. I just wanna be yours. It doesn't matter if your mother said that I am giving. I missed that line. Hey. But it doesn't matter if your father said that I am giving. Let me be yours. It doesn't matter if your mother said that I am giving. Hear me now. Hey, ba meni gira girl I'm fan. Niku nyula niku we, nyepe MC ala. Halis tanga jasa pride say to lo sekena. Lor sedom, kom ku jusa ni se ala. The culture be a jale ni do humanity. One you primitive between love and prosperity. My culture never go over like here katak dunjak. One day kayo, fati yo. Mandunde na ya karvum nendo bimakamo. Fogona ni malamo sayala malmadom. Ay papam banya gurubi, banya kimadon. Yeah, I am nan gawal do sex to madon. Oh, doesn't matter if your mother say that I am the real. Doesn't matter if your father say that I am the real. I just wanna be your man. It doesn't matter if your mother say that I am the real. Hey, this is the story of my life. She is the one I wanna wife. She had me love in this life. Now this road really tight. So what we gonna do? Where we gonna go? Where we gonna stay? Oh, baby. I'm in the vibe.
I love
Thank
it.
you.
That was so good.
It's the rhythm. Yes, I'm happy.
That was so
I'm
good.
happy. Woo.
Oh my God, that
We
was
did it.
great.
Thank you.
did
Thank
it.
you.
Peace Smalls, thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
being here with me and doing this. And
Yes.
I'm so
Checks.
curious on what the future holds for you. I'm so happy I got to meet you.
Bless up. Bless up.
Very much.
Bless up. Thank you so much.
Tack alla som tittade.
I don't wanna go, but I have to.
Men vi är efter. Vi ses nästa gång. Tack, tack, tack.
Boom.
'Cause we can never be bad.